A group of skeleton soldiers were chasing the girl. One of them slipped and fell into a pot of plaster. The next second, the girl grew over a meter tall, but her body was sealed in plaster and couldn't move. She could only let two skeleton chickens drag her away. Then the rabbit opened the warehouse door and locked the girl inside. After they left, the girl picked a small hole in the plaster. She struggled and broke out of the shell. She looked around, trying to open the door, but the door was locked shut. Just then, a piece of bread suddenly popped up. The girl grabbed it, but countless nails grew out of it. She opened another pot lid. A lively piece of pork crawled out. It jumped a few times and disappeared. Suddenly the girl glanced around with her bladder. A rusty can caught her attention. She forced it open. Inside was a key. She licked off the liquid on it, then used the key to unlock the door. Seeing the empty staircase, she gathered her courage and walked out. She came to a door filled with shoes. She politely knocked on the door, but there didn't seem to be any response from inside. So she took off her shoes and walked in. But something strange happened under her feet. A sock dug through the ground and popped out. It took one look at the girl and hurried away. The girl lay down on the hole-covered floor, trying to see where the sock went. The next second, the floor below started going wild with socks. Countless socks of different lengths and colors popped in and out. They completely ignored the girl. The girl walked to the table. The tabletop started shaking non-stop. She wrestled with the handle, and still won. The noise scared all the socks away. She lifted her skirt and accidentally sat on two socks. The girl felt bad and started giving them mouth to mouth. She successfully brought the socks back to life and kindly released them. Then she opened a drawer. Inside, a ragged sock put eyeballs on itself, then put on dentures, and squatted on top of a mushroom. It told the girl one side of the mushroom would make her grow, the other would make her shrink. Seeing that, the girl cut off two pieces of mushroom with scissors, then turned and left the room, looking at a few pine trees ahead. She took a bite of mushroom and the trees shrank. She ate the other piece and the trees grew big again. Just then, a sound of crying came from nearby. The girl opened a window. There was a bouncing little house on the ground. She picked it up curiously to see what was inside, but got smacked in the eye. To figure out what was inside, she took a bite of mushroom. The house instantly got bigger. Pots and pans started flying out of it. Before long, the whole floor was covered in stuff. The girl curiously opened the door.